We ready?
So Armaan Bhatia starts this on his own
Love
serve.
all. Play.
Here we go. Good solid start.
Point.
Nice serve. Nice angle on that one. Willy overcooking that one.
1-0.
Oh, what a wonderful way to return that. He started off right. Insert your dominance almost instantly.
2-0.
Wow, just so good. Gorgeous forehand down the line. Armaan Bhatia. He wants to finish this off really quick. That's just the vibe we both are getting here.
Absolutely asserting his dominance once more. It's just like he plays better after midnight. You can see just smooth, great transitions, and just after he serves, he's so good on that first return. Brilliant to see. Yet again, this man can do no wrong. He's just picking up points for fun here, and that's exactly what you want to do when it's the last game of the day and you know you have to play again tomorrow. You want to wrap it up as soon as possible as he's serving again for point number 5.
Side out.
Is there, and the serve will change over to Willy.
0-4.
Oh, Willy, what have you done? You had the chance to come back into the game. Unfortunately, it's back to Armaan. Will he make Willy pay?
4-0. Point.
Indeed, he does. Still to open his scoring there.
Five, 0. Point.
The question really now is not
6-0.
about holding back, because Armaan Bhatia is making this one-way traffic. He is asserting himself on center court. This is a completely different Armaan Bhatia. I mean, the quality of play in that quarter-final was remarkable. But he's just, like we discussed just some time back, expected to go even higher in the semi-final. That's why we called him the performer of the day. Just about an hour back, if you remember.
I think Aditya was a formidable opponent, but the game was much closer. You can see here, genuinely, Chung looks very out of place. He's making mistake after mistake. I don't think he's in it yet. And just as I say that, he has a chance to redeem himself. Not too many chances given away by Armaan, so Willy will absolutely have to capitalize on this. If not, Willy will pay.
Side out. Eight, 0. Side out.
Spoke of a pickle earlier in the day.
0-8. Side out.
When you win with a scoreline that's 11-0, it's called a pickle. Are we seeing the first of the pickleball World Rankings DUPR India Masters? It really looks like we are going to see a pickle.
9-0.
Not the best feeling when you are a victim, and I'm sure Willy won't want to be the first pickle of the day. It'll absolutely be something that would embarrass him. So I'm guessing for his sake, he needs to start scoring now, because Willy looks like he's in big trouble right now.
Point.
And that's the first point for Willy Chung. Gets rid of that pickle pressure. And now make that 2 so much of this sport psychological. I mean, isn't that the story for every sport? Because now all of a sudden you're discussing a comeback. How many points can Willy win from here?
Not enough is what I think. It's a long way. And there we see, as you said that, serve broken, serve goes back to Armaan Bhatia, who's looked impeccable, almost flawless in this particular game.
Ooh, just toying with the opponent there, Armaan Bhatia. How good are those ground strokes? Makes it look so effortless.
To be honest, this is a different Willy we're seeing. Almost, it just seems like he's completely out of the game. He's not even trying almost. I don't know whether it's the time or the time of the day or just the fatigue that's setting in, but it's just a completely different guy from what we saw a few hours ago.
Also, the fact that he's playing against such an in-form Armaan Bhatia, who's India's best. Home court advantage as well, but that forehand inside out, you want to see more of that from Willy Chung. That'll do him a world of good. So he's got 3 points on the board, definitely avoiding the pickle. He'll need a few more to add up to the confidence going into that second. Make that 4. Spoke of a comeback story. Are we seeing one? Unlikely though. Everything being sent back by Willy Chung there. The footwork, the court coverage on point. But again, Armaan Bhatia, the hands at the kitchen line. Solid volleys.
There we go.
Point, set, game.
Quick work of Willy, and we move on to the second. Willy seems all over the place. He doesn't seem like he's moving well. I don't think it's a physical thing. I just think he's mentally not in there. He needs to gather himself, gather his thoughts. Armaan, on the other hand, relax, easy like a Sunday morning.
Looking to get to Championship Sunday, Armaan. But yes, it's like a walk in the park, especially, was it 9-0? 8-0, I believe. So that's just so good. In fact, I mean, we already have been so impressed by his performance at that quarter-final. And then you come back so late in the night and show us such high-quality pickleball. It speaks volumes about the kind of mentality, the mindset this man has.
Set 2-0-0. Side out.
Picking up right where he left off. Really, really missing his bet. I think Armaan wants to get done with this as soon as possible.
Side out.
Gets the break right at the start in the second one, Willy. And snatch
side out.
Back. Coming at him, Armaan Bhatia.
Zero. Point.
Points on the board finally.
0. Point.
1 goes to 2, and then 2 can quickly become 4, and 4 can become 6, and before you know it, you're in the final on Sunday. But again, before I get ahead of myself, it's still just 2-0.
Point.
Error from close quarters there from Willy, something he'd be very miffed about. This is not the time of the day or the time of the tournament where you want to be making such mistakes. Fatal errors they could prove to be.
Foot fault. Service foot fault. Your leg was on the line. Sorry.
A little confused there. about the umpire's call was Armaan.
0-3. Side out.
Back to business as he breaks the serve with ease and picks up right where he left off.
3-0. Side out. 0-3. Replay. 0-3.
Beautiful, just
Side
out of
out.
his reach. Armaan showing all his class and finesse. Really wants to get to Championship Sunday as soon as he possibly can. Well, the crowd, whatever's left of it is behind him. And Willy is feeling the pressure for sure.
Side out.
Rare mistake there by Armaan as his serve is broken. Willy has a quick chance to capitalize. And
side out.
Unfortunately, gives it away back to Armaan. Seems like I promise you he is trying, but it just doesn't seem like something is not clicking for him. But trust me, the kind of athlete he is, he must be burning inside that he's being and yet again, simple shots that he would be bread and butter for him, just not working out.
Again, imposing himself on center court, Armaan Bhatia, the aura and the presence that this man brings in, it just plays with the opponent's mindset. He's so much in control. He knows what he's doing on championship court. That's something you've seen time and time again from this man. These are some of the most remarkable shots. When you talk about the global levels of pickleball, he's up there. He's right there on an international standard.
5-0.
Of course, that plays with Willy Chung's mindset as well. He's got the footwork. You spoke about the movement. I mean, you have to give it up for the lateral court coverage that Willy Chung is showing. But when you have someone like Armaan Bhatia up against you, it's really a tall task.
Side out.
Another pickle visible here. Can it happen? Because still to score a single point is Willy, and Armaan with the serve to make it 6-0.
Side out.
Broken. Silly error by Armaan. He definitely won't be happy with that. Not up to his caliber, not up to his mark. But again, it is an ungodly hour, and we're asking too much of these athletes, so we have to cut them some slack. And finally, Willy on the score gets his first point. So definitely, today we will not be seeing a single pickle.
Side out.
Just as he gets that point, broken by Armaan, mentally, physically, and he's hoping to wrap him up as soon as possible. And that's exactly what he's doing. He's literally got his gift wrapping paper. He wants to wrap this up and dispatch of it as soon as possible. But believe me when I say, even though Willy doesn't look like he's trying too hard, you can see he's frustrated. He's giving it his all, just not working for him right now. He'll need to make amends now, and probably too late.
The ability to hit it so close to the net tape, you know how he flattens those ground strokes, Armaan Bhatia, because then you don't really see that spin. Spin adds to the time for your opponent when you're adding too much of top spin. So now Armaan Bhatia is so confident with his ground strokes, the forehands, the backhands, that he really rips it. He goes after it and doesn't really add too much spin because he believes in the RPMs that he can create, the revolutions per minute. It's something you use often in lawn tennis, like the likes of Rafa Nadal. When he flattens his inside-out forehand, he's known for that heavy topspin. There's so much RPMs on it that you have increased the pace, but you also have enough spin on it to make sure it lands within those lines. And Armaan Bhatia is so good with increasing pace, yet keeping it inside. You'll see so many pickleball players flattening their shots, but they go long, and that's just why he is the best in India. That's pretty much what sums up his technical proficiency, the the skill set that he has.
It just feels like when you're playing against him sitting from here, he doesn't give you time to breathe. He just doesn't give you time to breathe. So you don't get to recollect your thoughts. You see, even now after the break, he was ready, waiting, making his opponent impatient. Beautiful
Point.
the wrist there. Beautiful. Poetry in motion at 12:20 in the night is beautiful to watch.
9-1. Point. Ten. 1. Side out.
Finally, too little too late by Willy, but again, gotta love that passion. Still trying to fight, still not giving up, and he has broken the serve. But unfortunately, like I said, I think it's too little too late. But he will still serve, still try to keep himself alive. Clearly not for long
Side
enough.
out.
Armaan not messing about, wants to wrap this up as soon as possible. Him and his shiny white cap want to go to bed. They've had enough of today, and he's now serving for a place in the finals. And as luck would have it, and a lot of talent, India will have a representative in the finals on this Sunday in the singles PWR category, and I cannot wait to see that game. Promises to be a mouth-watering encounter. You can see, even though he's won the game, he's still asking a few questions, still not happy about a couple of things. Just shows how excited he is about the sport and how passionate he is.